opportunity towards goal.
Yeah, and we expected a cold, windy night. It's
Mahesh finding Farooq with that dink behind the defense. Farooq waiting for opportunities, tries to cut that ball back inside the box, but slipping in the process and could not find an on-rushing Sunil either. Did the right thing though. From a wider angle, you could see Sunil Chhetri trying to make the run into the box, but was not able to even get in front of his defense. So the only option Farooq did have is to take his man on or take a shot from a tight angle.
Farooq Chaudhary once more whips it. He gave it a go. Just couldn't find the target.
Farooq with an opportunity again. Who's involved again this time? Mahesh involved with a scoop this time. Finds Farooq, who gets a better touch, but wanted to go for power. Just overhits it, that ball. As soon as it left his foot, it was always rising.
A little exuberant perhaps. Farooq Chaudhary, who seems ready now. Remember the first few minutes that he played in that first half, obviously hadn't warmed up. Had to come in pretty cold. That header that was completely off target. Seems clued in now.
Maybe also at the same time, it's that lack of composure that Manolo Marquez has brought in Sunil Chhetri for, to just show and make the players believe how cool, calm, composed one might be in front of goal.
Well, now Mahesh Singh tried to take on Hesham Hassan. Failed. As Ali Fasir looks to release Hamza. He failed to.
Defensively, in my opinion, Maldives has been great. Yes, they've conceded the goal from a set piece, but the marking hasn't been up to the mark from set pieces. But if you think of open play and you look at open play, they've been rather compact, especially in the middle of the park and their defensive third.
They're getting pretty slippery here in Shillong. There is an opportunity up for grabs. Aysam Ibrahim. Now Ali Fasir. Challenged by Valpuya. Shot. Or rather, a try. The end by Ahmed Aham.
Ahmed Aham with the last shot on target, but could not test Vishal Kaid. Vishal Kaid, to be honest, hasn't had much to do through the game. Touch here inside the box, if better, maybe a little turn. Final shot that could have come from Ali Fazir, wanting to take on defenders, losing the ball. Maldives, another opportunity for them in attack goes a begging.
That's a familiar sight for Vishal Kaid, given the season he kind of had. Didn't have much to do, even though he came up with 67 brilliant saves, not discounting his effort. Overall, 14 clean sheets in 23 matches for him. Superlative effort.
He's had a brilliant season. He's stood up to the task whenever called upon, and sometimes that's more difficult than being busy through the game. When you've not had much to do, pulling off saves then is a difficult task, and Vishal Kaid, when tested and asked, has stood up. One of the biggest talking points of this camp is the omission of Gurpreet as well. That just shows the competition for the #1 jersey that Vishal Kaid has been wearing.
Thoughts on that?
I love competition. That's exactly what Manolo is doing, showing Gurpreet that even that #1 spot is not his. You have to fight for it day in and day out. We saw even Gerard Zaragoza rest him for a few games in the BFC. So the same for Manolo Marquez as well. Maybe he wants to try something new in these 2 games. Gurpreet did stand up tall when asked upon when Moya got injured for BFC. Gerard Zaragoza commending his ability and commending his training mentality. And I'm sure he'll stand up again, or he will compete for his spot under Manolo Marquez as well, Gurpreet.
There is no doubt. Crossfield ball, meanwhile, towards Ibrahim. Ali Fasir has drifted away from the centre-backs and found himself in a pocket of space, tried to release Hamza Mohammed. Ball just skipped away from him.
Fasir playing a little more central second half for Maldives. Hamza Mohammed has stepped to the wing alongside Ibn Mahoudi, who's been a little silent in the second half. Hasn't been involved much. To be honest, the whole Maldivian side at the moment, or Maldive players, have had to do a lot more defensive duties.
Subhashish trying to find the run of Ayush Dev Chetri. The captain Samu Ali. This is the first time we're seeing Ayush in an advanced position. Rare sight in the Indian blue so far.
Maybe that's what's needed since Brandon substitute. The number 10 position has been a little empty.
Distant Colasso trying to wrap his left foot across the ball. Do so.
This time we'll blame the dew and not the glue on Liston's feet. We've seen a good touch from Liston, but this time could not wrap his foot around the ball. That communication from club football to the national team being seen between Liston and Subhashish, trying to whip his foot around. Could not get enough of it.
That entire left flank for India is Mohan Bagan Subijan. Colasso and Subhashish Bose. It was a season of reckoning for Liston Colasso as well, because in previous seasons he was being used as a left wing back. Now the natural position as Farooq Chaudhary gets the pass from Sunil Chhetri, tried to return the favour instead of shooting, and was that the option he needed to take?
Not the right option for Farooq Chaudhary. Had the goal in front of him, begging to take a shot. Ayush Chhetri, one-touch football, finds Farooq. Sunil Chhetri finds Farooq again. In my opinion, he should have tested Hussain Sharif. Test, shoot at goal.
Manolo also saying the same thing. Suresh, more hopeful than anything else, as somehow it finds Mahesh. Again Mahesh, after the first cross was blocked by Hamza. Again Mahesh. No, he lets it go out for it.
Wanting to find a little more space, Mahesh, before he whips that ball in. Suresh's shot completely miskicked it. Maybe we could also see a few changes, because in my opinion India is beginning to get stretched a little, especially in midfield.
Keep the suspense going. We actually know what the changes are, or the players that are getting ready. There the suspense is gone. Boris Singh is about to make his debut in the blue jersey, and Apuya, who's now an experienced campaigner at a very young age, yet another cap.
Maybe that's what's needed. You need a little more control in the midfield to join the attacks for India. They have that one-goal lead, but a one-goal cushion is never enough.
You need that surety, don't you? Eham gives it to Ehsam Ibrahim. Valpuya positioning has been absolutely brilliant so far. Now Mahesh Singh. Suresh pings it towards Distant Colasso. This time yet again showcased his prowess and control, but just couldn't take on so many defenders.
All these, when they get the opportunity to put the ball forward or push the ball forward, Mahoodi, Hamza Mohammad, Ali Fazir need to be doing better, getting that ball under control, trying to play flick-ons around the corners. Maldives need to understand their players are pushed back, doing on defensive duties.
Sunil Chhetri was piling on the pressure. Naeem loses it out to Ayush, and Ayush can pick out Sunil Chetri's run, who just stops because he realizes Ayush
Have the lead, no need to force the game, just control the game at the moment.
Ayush, Suresh, Ayush once more. Farooq Chaudhary flicks it towards Sunil Chhetri, intercepted by Samu Ali. Was clearly through towards Vishal Kaith. Valpuya. Mahesh. Farooq Chaudhary driven out wide. Mahesh, close pocket of space. There are 5 players who are surrounding 2 in blue. Naeem And this is where things can get dangerous if India don't get back, but they get back in time. Towards Hamza. Hamza taking on Valpuya. He's not won that battle at all today. Valpuya also showcasing a bit of his might on the pitch. Sly little back heel and a first time cross towards Chetri. Well watched by Samu Ali.
Maldives centre back doing a good job again. Samu Ali on that occasion taking no risk clearing that ball out. Valpuya as well, who's had a good game. His night comes to an end. Will be replaced by Boris, and Apuya also coming into the midfield will take the position of Suresh. So a little more control needed, like for like replacement when it comes to Boris. Maybe he's tweaking the system, Manolo, a little to see who could be starting when it comes to Bangladesh in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, it's a red letter day for Boris Singh Thangjam. A debut in the Indian colours. He was one of the stars of the Under-17 World Cup team, and a few of them have managed to make that climb. He is certainly one of them, though.
And he's had a brilliant season as well under Manolo. Another player who can be versatile. We've seen a number of fullbacks this season who are wingers. Boris standing out as one of them. Now getting an opportunity to play for the national team, a debut, a proud moment for himself and his family as well, to represent his country. His family will be very proud, his teammates will be proud, and it will give him a wealth of confidence moving into the rest of the season.
Right out to the right, Mahesh, Boris on the overlap, Farooq Chaudhry. Shot coming in. Mahesh tried to catch Sharif off guard. Almost did.
Farooq in the box, trying to turn in tight spaces, trying to get that first shot off, but Mahesh jumping onto that rebound, somehow wanted to get a shot on target. Balled again, Mahesh finds a pass with the outside of his foot. Farooq not being able to turn, and Suresh with his left foot just trying to curl an effort past Sharif. Could not get her on target. More opportunities India's creating now, which is good to see.
Play's been spread. It is Ibrahim. She's just stood firm. Referee wasn't impressed by Ibrahim, but he has to blow the whistle as Ibrahim has taken a tumble.
Ibrahim still on the floor, asking for a foul. One-on-one against Subhashish Mahoodi on that occasion. Was a foul.
Got away with one, didn't he, with Subhashish?
I'm sure Mahoodi also knows that. He'll want to take Subhashish on again.
Apuya towards Mahesh. Tosses for the ball.
Hint of handball on that occasion from Hisham Hassan.
Here, of course, find themselves in Group C, this phase of the AFC Asian Cup qualification stage. Do or die at this point. Getting to top the table, lovely turn by Boris Singh Thangjam. Finds Mahesh. Somehow not closed down is Mahesh, and he puts it through to Farooq Chaudhry, who finds Liston Colasso! Saved! Wonderful save by Hussain Sharif.
Hussain Sharif again standing tall, but Farooq Chaudhry involved again, wanting to find Sunil. Clever to get the ball into a cutback for an on-rushing Liston. Liston, who thought he was on the score sheet, gets an all-important touch from Hussain Sharif. Be it from his feet, but he got that important touch. And India do not have the second of the evening. A very good save.
Just a toe poke. Mahesh, meanwhile, on the far post. This time, Sharif can do nothing. Colasso makes it count. Celebrations galore as the Blue Tigers roar in Shillong and is heard in every corner of the country. Liston Colasso with his first goal for India. and his second in this game.
Listen, Colasso, the man who's been on fire throughout this game, be it with his trickery, be it with his prowess from a free kick, this time from another set piece. Listen, Colasso gets on the score sheet. India get on the score sheet, rising the highest at that far post. Listen, Colasso, space rises, not the easiest of headers, going backwards, wanting to keep it on target, and pulling that celebration out, getting the whole stadium behind him, and getting his first in the national colours for Liston Colasso. One thing they will be very happy with, the coaching staff, is the set pieces. Dominance from India when it comes to set piece routines, especially in this game.
This is the first time under Manolo Marquez that the Indian team has scored 2 goals. 0 and 0 in the first 2, 1 and 1 in the next. Now it's 2. Both from corners.
India are building under Manolo Marquez, set piece goals coming through. They'll all still want to build, they'll want to improve with every passing moment.
Mahesh! Punched away by Hussain Sharif. Ayush Chetri with a sublimely timed tackle. Apuia just come in. Boris, along with Apuia, a double substitution, taking a few touches. Now it's India in a comfortable position. A sigh of relief, perhaps, etched in that Indian camp, knowing fully well that they are one step closer towards victory. Driving run by Boris through the centre. The ref pulls out yet another card. It is the number 6, Aisam Ibrahim, that feels the ref's ire.
Boris driving through the middle on that occasion. And Ahmad, that occasion goes into the referee's book. Knew he was not going to get too much of the ball. Had to stop that attack one way or the other.
Apuia is going to take this free kick. Ayush. Apuia. Network error between him and Boris. Not on the same cell phone connection. As triple sub to Ali Sazan. Cards being put on the table. New ones, fresher ones. Naeem shift is over. In comes Hussain Nihan. At the same time, Ali Fasir. Full warhead. No. Gets some. Nice Hassan comes in his place. At the same time, Hassan Nazim is also in. Now for Nice Hassan. He could pose a threat towards the Indian goal. Ayush almost lost it, but good recovery by him. Colasso taking on Sifau once more. Ibrahim has a new midfield partner in Hussain Nihan now. Sifau. So Vishish almost lost it, but somehow seems like the Maldives are cranking it up a wee bit. Now India's on the counter. Mahesh. Is that the right option?
Ali Suzanne will want to commit a few numbers forward, wanting to get that first goal for Maldives in the hope of getting the equalizer if they can. Had to defend a lot throughout the game, not too many attacking opportunities.
To change that is the first chase for Nice Hassan. Mehtab, very watchful. throw for the Maldives. Charles Keth is yet to make a save, and that would be a cause for concern for Ali Suzanne.
Ali Suzanne.
Props to the camera work there.
Then in conversation with his staff on that occasion, as much as Manolo Marquez was. Maybe he'll want to add a few more goals in preparation for the upcoming games.
Farooq Chaudhry expertly found. Beautiful one-touch passing by the Indians. Golasso threads it through for Naure Mahesh Singh. Can he reach the ball? If only he was Usain Bolt.
Mahesh did put on the afterburners, but not enough. Golasso thought he was playing that ball to himself at that pace.
Doubted. The left now, as Maldives have started seeing much more of the ball. There is no doubt about that. Since that second goal, it's as if India is also a little more relaxed in its approach.
In my opinion, India will want to show a little more control this time in midfield to just see games out with a clean sheet and a 2-goal lead. Maldives will want to throw a few more men forward.
And that's what they've done. Madhuhi finds the running Hassan Nazim, who could have scored with one of his very first touches.
Boris has to be aware of that run coming in. Maldives committing men forward. Boris not marking. Hassan Nazim getting the better of him, coming on the inside of him. Gets a touch, but not enough. An awkward bounce in front of Hassan Nazim.
Offside against Sunil Chetri.